Hello all, welcome to Wise Beacon. One of the most popular urban legends is that of the melon heads, which is said in America with different versions of it from different places. It is one of the folklore which is still believed by many people of some regions in America. This urban legend is connected with the people who has a rare condition called the hydrocephalus. Okay, who are those melon heads? What's their origin? How is this folklore connected with hydrocephalus condition? Let's get into the video to find out the same. Melon heads is the name given to the legendary beings that live in the forests of Michigan, Connecticut, and Ohio. Melon heads are generally described as small humanoids with bulbous heads occasionally emerging from hiding to attack people. Different variations of the legend attribute different origins to the entities. There are different stories in Ohio, Michigan, and Connecticut about these melonheads. Generally, the legends say that the melonheads prey upon the humans who wander into their territory. Let's see the different versions of melonheads said in Michigan, Connecticut, and Ohio. The first one what we are going to see is who are those melonheads in Ohio? The melonheads were originally abandoned children that a scientist by name Dr. Crow decided to take care at his facility in Kirtland, Ohio. While the children stayed at the facility, Dr. Crow performed torturous experiments on them. What got them the name melonheads was when Dr. Crow injected chemicals into their brains which caused their craniums to grow. Because of their abnormal growth, they developed hydrocephalus, which caused them to become mentally ill. After years of abuse, the melonheads brutally killed Dr. Crow and burned down the facility. After the murder of the sadistic mad scientist by the name Dr. Crow, the melonheads decided to inhabit the forest of Crybaby Bridge. To survive, the melonheads feast on any animals that they hunt down. Because of their paranoia of the society, the melonheads kill and cannibalize anyone that sees them. To keep the melonheads cult going, they have kept inbreeding, making the offspring even more raving and paranoid. Okay, next we'll see about who are those melonheads in Connecticut. There are several primary Connecticut variations. According to one variation of the myth, Fairfield County was the location of an asylum for the criminally insane that burned down in the fall of 1960, resulting in the death of all of the staff and most of the patients with 10 to 20 inmates unaccounted for. They have supposedly having survived and escaped to the woods. The legend states that the melonheads' appearance is the result of them having resorted to cannibalism in order to survive the harsh winters of the region and inbreeding, which in turn caused them to develop hydrocephalus. According to the second variation, the melonheads are the descendants of the colonial era family from Shelton Trumbull who were banished after accusations of witchcraft which were made against them, causing them to retreat to the woods. The last version we'll see about is who are those melonheads in Michigan. The melonheads of Michigan are said to reside around Felt Mansion, although they have been reportedly seen in southern forested area of Ottawa County. According to one story, they were originally children with hydrocephalus who lived at the Junction Insane Asylum near Felt Mansion. The story explains that after enduring physical and emotional abuse, they became feral mutants and were released into the forest surrounding the asylum. The legend says that the children devised a plan to escape and kill the doctor who abused them. It is said that the children had no place to hide the body, so they cut it into small pieces which they hid around the mansion. Rumors exist that the teenagers who had broken into the mansion saw ghosts of the children and claimed to see shadows of the killing of the doctor through the light coming from the open door. Okay, before all this, what is hydrocephalus? Can it be cured? Hydrocephalus is also known as waterhead syndrome, and people with hydrocephalus condition will have their heads larger than the usual. It is caused by an abnormal buildup of cerebrospinal fluid in the ventricles deep within the brain. Hydrocephalus is a chronic condition. It can be controlled but usually not cured. With appropriate early treatment, however, many people with hydrocephalus condition lead normal life with few limitations. Hydrocephalus can occur at any age, but it is most common in infants and adults of age 60 and older. The urban legend about melon heads slowly spread to all parts of America, and with the same inspiration, a movie titled Melon Heads released in 2011. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please give a likes, comments, and listicks, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See ya.